Hey guys, real quick. This video is about the exam, the CDL exam, and this is the first one, which is the general knowledge. And I'm gonna upload some questions and answers. But if you guys want a copy of the questions and answers, just please email me and request it, and I will send it to you a soft copy. Listen and enjoy. Be good.
General knowledge. 1. Or buses see loaded trucks take longer to stop. Buses loaded with passengers stop in less distance. The answer is A. 5. When the roads are slippery, you should A. Make turns as gently as possible. B. Stop and test the traction while going uphill. C. Decrease the distance you look ahead of the vehicle. The answer is A. 6. Which of these is not a good rule when caring for injuries at an accident scene? A. If a qualified person is helping them, stay out of the way unless asked to assist. B. Move severely injured persons if there is a danger due to fire or passing traffic. C. Keep injured persons cool. The answer is C. 7. You are driving on a straight level highway at 50 mph. There are no vehicles in front of you. Suddenly a tire blows out on your vehicle. What should you do? A. Stay off the brakes until the vehicle has slowed down. B. Begin light braking. C. Begin emergency braking. The answer is A. 8. After starting the engine, A. The coolant temperature gauge should begin a gradual rise to normal. B. The oil pressure gauge should take 3-5 minutes to rise to normal. C. The engine temperature gauge will take 3-5 minutes to rise to normal. The answer is A. 9. You are driving a heavy vehicle with a manual transmission. You have to stop the vehicle on the shoulder while driving on an uphill grade. Which of these is a good rule to follow when putting the vehicle back in motion up the grade? A. Keep the clutch slipping while slowly accelerating. B. Use the parking brake to hold the vehicle until the clutch engages. C. Let the vehicle roll backwards a few feet before you engage the clutch, but turn the wheel so that the back moves away from the roadway. The answer is B. 10. Which of these statements is true about speed management? A. Shadly parts of the road allow better traction than do open areas. B. Road surfaces will freeze before the bridges. C. When the road is slippery, it will take longer to stop and it will be harder to turn without skidding. The answer is C. 11. Where must you keep shipping papers when transporting hazardous materials? A. Under the driver's seat. B. In a pouch on the driver's door or in the seat. C. In the glove compartment, which must be locked. The answer is B. 12. You should use your mirrors to check if your running lights are working. B. Blind spots. C. Where the rear of your vehicle is while you make turns. The answer is C. 13. Extra care is needed to keep your vehicle centered in your lane because commercial vehicles, they are often wider than other vehicles. B. Tend to sway from side to side. C. Require a lot of room to change lanes. The answer is A. 14. Which of these would probably not help if your windshield were covered in ice? A. Scraper. B. Brush. C. Defroster. The answer is B. 15. Which of these statements about causes of vehicle fires are true? A. Under inflated tires will not cause a vehicle fire. B. Carrying a properly charged fire extinguisher will help prevent fires. C. Poor trailer ventilation can cause cargo to catch fire. The answer is C. 16. The purpose of retarders is to A. Help slow the vehicle while driving to reduce brake wear. B. Apply extra braking power to the non-drive axles. C. Help prevent skids. The answer is A. 17. Which of these is usually true about driving in hot weather? A. You should check tire mounting and pressure before driving. B. If a tire is too hot to touch, you should hose it down with water. C. A small amount of air should be let out so air pressure remains steady. The answer is A. 18. Which of these is usually true about driving in tunnels? A. Law requires headlights. B. There may be crosswinds when exiting. C. Speeds are limited to 30 mph or less. The answer is B. 19. When driving through work zones, you should A. Reduce speed only if workers are close to the roadway. B. Turn on your parking lights. C. Watch for sharp pavement drop-offs. The answer is capital C. 20. When passing another vehicle, pedestrian or bicyclist, you should assume that A. They know you want to pass. B. They see your vehicle because it is so large. C. They may move into your traffic lane. The answer is C. 21. If you are not sure what to use to put out a hazardous material fire, you should A. Use water. B. Use dirt. C. Wait for qualified firefighters. The answer is C. 22. What should you do when your vehicle hydroplanes? A. Start stab braking immediately. B. Release the accelerator. C. Accelerate slightly and steer toward the slide. The answer is B. 23. Which of these is true regarding the use of drugs while driving? A. Prescription drugs are allowed if the drugs will not affect safe driving ability. B. No prescription or non-prescription drugs are allowed at any time for any reason. C. Use of amphetamines like speed is allowed if you are using the drugs to stay awake. The answer is A. 24. Which of these statements about brakes are true? A. The heavier a vehicle or the faster it is moving, the more heat the brakes have to absorb to stop. B. Brake drums cool very quickly when the vehicle is moving fast. C. Brake fade is not caused by heat. The answer is A. 25. You are driving a new truck with the manual transmission. What gear will you probably have to use to take a long steep downgrade hill? A. The same gear you would use to climb the hill. B. A lower gear than you would use to climb the hill. C. A higher gear than you would use to climb the hill. The answer is B. 26. Which of these statements about certain types of cargo is true? A. Unstable loads such as hanging meat or livestock require extra caution in curves. B. Oversized loads can be hauled without special permits when roads are not busy. C. When liquids are hauled, the tank should always be completely full. The answer is A. 27. Which of these statements about marking a stopped vehicle is true? A. You must put out your emergency warning devices within 5 minutes. B. The vehicle's tail light should be kept on to warn other drivers. C. If a hill or curve keeps drivers behind you from seeing the vehicle within 500 feet, the reflective triangle should be moved back to give adequate warning. The answer is C. 28. Which of these is true about rear wheel braking skids? A. Locked wheels usually have more traction than rolling wheels. B. Front wheels slide sideways to try to catch up with rear wheels. C. On vehicles with trailers, the trailer can push the towing vehicle sideways. The answer is C. 29. Which of these statements about double clutching and shifting is true? A. Double clutching should not be used when the road is slippery. B. Double clutching should only be used with a heavy load. C. You can use the tachometer to tell you when to shift. The answer is C. 30. Which of these is true about your overhead clearance? A. Paving a road does not affect the clearance height under bridges or overpasses. B. The weight of the cargo can change the height of the vehicle. C. Warnings are always posted for low clearance areas like bridges or overpasses. The answer is B. 31. How far should a driver look ahead of the vehicle while driving? A 5/8 inches seconds or 1/8 of a mile. B 12/15 inches seconds or 44 of a mile. C 18/21 inches seconds or 12 of a mile. The answer is B. 32. If you need to leave the road due to a traffic emergency, you should A. Try to get all of the wheels off of the pavement. B. Avoid braking until your speed has dropped to about 20 mph. C. Avoid the shoulder because most shoulders will not support a large vehicle. The answer is B. 33. Which of these statements about backing a heavy vehicle is not true? A. You should back and turn toward the driver's side whenever possible. B. You should use a helper and communicate with hand signals. C. Because you can't see behind you, you should back slowly until you bump onto the dock. The answer is C. 34. Which of these lights cannot be checked at the same time? A. Headlights, brake lights, and clearance lights. B. Turn signals, tail lights, and clearance lights. C. Turn signals, brake lights, and four-way flashers. The answer is C. 35. Which of these is correct about emergency or evasive actions? A. Stopping is always the safest thing to do in an emergency. B. In order to turn quickly, you must have a firm grip on the steering wheel, so you can usually stop more quickly than you can turn to miss an obstacle. The answer is B. 36. You are driving a vehicle that can safely be driven at 55 mph on the open road. But traffic is now heavy, moving at 35 mph, though the speed limit is 55 mph. The safest speed for your vehicle is most likely A. 25 mph, B. 35 mph, C. 45 mph. The answer is B. 37. According to the CDL driver's manual, why should you limit the use of your horn on vehicles with air brakes? It can use air pressure that may be needed to stop. B. You should keep both hands tightly gripping the wheel at all times. C. It can startle other drivers. The answer is C. 38. Which of these statements are true about bad weather and driving conditions? A. The road is more slippery as rain continues than when it begins. B. When the temperature drops, bridges will freeze before the road does. C. Driving conditions become more dangerous as the temperature rises about freezing. The answer is B. 39. To determine blood alcohol concentration, BAC. For a person, it is necessary to know A. how often the person drinks alcohol, tolerance, B. the age of the person drinking, C. how much the person weighs. The answer is C. 40. What does emergency braking mean? A. Using the vehicle emergency brake. B. Responding to a hazard by slowing the vehicle. C. Pushing down the brake pedal as hard as you can. The answer is B. 41. Which of these happens when a tire blows out at highway speed? A. Vibrating feeling. B. A hissing sound. C. A rapid drop in speed to less than 20 mph. The answer is A. 42. You are driving a 40-foot vehicle at 35 mph. The road is dry and visibility is good. What is the least amount of space that you should keep in front of your vehicle to be safe? A. 3 seconds. B. 4 seconds. C. 5 seconds. The answer is B. 43. Truck escape ramps. A. Help avoid damage to vehicles. B. Cannot be used by certain types of heavy vehicles. C. Are not for buses. The answer is A. 44. When hydraulic brakes fail while driving, the system will not build up pressure and the brake pedal feels spongy or go to the floor. What action should you take? A. Push down on the brake pedal as hard as you can. B. Pump the brake pedal to generate pressure. C. Put the vehicle in neutral and set the parking brake. The answer is B. 45. Which of the following items are not checked in a pre-trip inspection? A. Whether all vehicle lights are working clean and the proper color. B. Cargo security. C. Amount of fuel in the vehicle. The answer is C. 46. Which of these systems should receive extra attention during a winter weather inspection? A. Exhaust. B. Steering. C. Suspension. The answer is A. 47. The total weight of a powered unit, the trailer and the cargo is called A. Gross vehicle weight. B. Gross combination weight. C. Gross axle weight. The answer is B. 48. Which of the following statements are true? A. Most people are more alert at night than during the day. B. Most hazards are easier to see at night than during the day. C. Most heavy vehicles accidents occur between midnight and 6 a.m. The answer is C. 49. Controlled braking. A. Involves locking the wheels for a short period of time. B. Is used to keep a vehicle in a straight line when braking. C. Should only be used with hydraulic brakes. The answer is B. 50. When a coolant container is part of a pressurized system, which of these is true? A. The radiator cap can be safely removed and coolant added while the engine is hot. B. You never need to check the antifreeze in such a system. C. You can check the coolant level of a hot engine head. The answer is C. 51. Which of these is a good thing to do when driving at night? A. Keep your speed slow enough that you can stop within the distance of your headlights. B. Look directly at oncoming headlights but only briefly. C. Keep your dash instrument lights bright. The answer is A. 52. You should avoid driving through deep puddles or flowing water, but if you must, which of these steps can help keep your brakes working? A. Apply hard pressure on the brake pedal and accelerator after coming out of the water. B. Gently putting on the brakes while driving through the water. C. Turning on your brake heaters. The answer is B. 53. Stab braking should not be used on vehicles with A. Trailers. B. Hazardous materials. C. Anti-lock brakes. The answer is C. 54. Implied consent means A. It is understood that you may drink when you are not driving. B. You have given your consent to inspection of your vehicle for alcohol. C. You have given your consent to be tested for alcohol in your blood. The answer is C. 55. Which of these should be tested while the vehicle is stopped? A. Service brakes. B. Parking brakes. C. Hydraulic brakes. The answer is C. 56. If you have to make a vehicle inspection report, you must sign it. A. When any defects are noted, whether they are certified to be repaired or not. B. Only when defects are noted that are certified to be repaired. C. Only when defects are noted that are certified to not need repair. The answer is A. 57. Which of the following is not a characteristic of front tire failure? A. Steering wheel twisting. B. Vehicle fishtail. C. Difficult steering. The answer is B. 58. What is the proper way to hold a steering wheel? A. With both hands close together, near the top of the wheel. B. With both hands close together, near the bottom of the wheel. C. With both hands on opposite sides of the wheel. The answer is C. 59. What is counter steering? A. Turning the steering wheel counterclockwise. B. Using the steering axle brakes to prevent oversteering. C. Turning the wheel back in the other direction after steering to avoid traffic emergency. The answer is C. 60. The distance that you should look ahead of your vehicle while driving amounts to about mile at highway speeds. A. 1/8. B. 1/4. C. 72. The answer is B. 61. Why will your vehicle's speed naturally increase on grades? A. The engine runs smoother. B. Gravity. C. Lack of traction. The answer is B. 62. Which of these pieces of emergency equipment must always be carried in your vehicle? A. Circuit brakes. B. First aid kit. C. Warning devices for parked vehicles. The answer is C. 63. During a vehicle inspection, checking the will not help prevent a fire. A. Cargo ventilation. B. Battery fluid level. C. Electrical system insulation. The answer is B. 64. You should signal continuously while turning because A. You need both hands on the wheel to turn safely. B. It is illegal to turn off your signal before completing a turn. C. Most vehicles have self-canceling signals. The answer is A. 5. Why is a broken exhaust system dangerous? A. Poison fumes could enter the cab or sleeper berth. B. You could pollute the air with exhaust smoke. C. Loud noise could damage the driver's ears. The answer is A. 6. You can see a marking on a vehicle ahead of you. The marking is a red triangle with an orange corner. What does the marking mean? A. It is driven by a student driver. B. The vehicle is hauling hazardous material. C. It may be a slow-moving vehicle. The answer is C. 7. Most serious skids result from A. Turning sharply. B. Decelerating too fast. C. Driving too fast for conditions. The answer is C. 68. When you are parked at the side of the road at night, you must A. Put out your emergency warning devices within 30 minutes. B. Turn on your four-way flashers to warn others. C. Use your tail lights to give warning to other motorists of HLBS or LE placards. The answer is B. 9. You do not have a hazardous materials endorsement on your CDL license. You can drive a vehicle hauling hazardous material when A. The VWR is 6,001 pounds or less. B. The vehicle does not require placards. C. A person who has a hazardous materials endorsement rides with you. The answer is B. 70. To avoid a crash, you had to drive on the right shoulder. You are now driving at 40 mph on the shoulder. How should you move back onto the pavement? A. If the shoulder is clear, stay on it until your vehicle has come to a stop, then move back onto the pavement when it is safe. B. Brake hard to slow the vehicle, then steer sharply onto the pavement. C. Keep moving at the present speed and steer very gently back onto the pavement. The answer is C.